The National Disability Insurance Scheme, the budget time bomb that was set to explode. That's why this week, Minister Butler, who has ultimate responsibility for the scheme, in a major speech to the press club, outlined a series of reforms to get it back into control. But how did we get here? The scheme itself now costs the Australian taxpayer $50 billion a year. That's $150 million every day. And it only became fully operational in 2020. So in the space of 6 years, it is a $50 billion plus program. Compare that to Medicare. Medicare was introduced into Australia in 1984 and 30 plus years later cost the Australian taxpayer around $35 billion. The growth has been extraordinary. When originally proposed, the NDIS was going to support around 400,000 participants. It is now up to around 760,000 participants. And that's the key problem. There are a lot of people on the scheme for which many would argue it was not designed to support. Now that's tough politically. When a government outlines a series of reforms, which is basically going to see people taken off the scheme and effectively seen as losers, that's going to require some deft political management. As Minister Butler also said, the average planned scheme cost only 5 years ago was $14,000. It's now up around $31,000. And yes, there are going to be people that are going to be upset, but the government's objective is to try and make it sustainable for the longer term, so those that need it the most will have a scheme there to support them. Because if they don't get it under control now, the problem of that scheme imploding could be a real risk going forward. The interesting political dynamic is, what will the opposition in particular do? Because when they tried to do some reforms in government, the Labor in opposition attacked them. So will the opposition now come to the party to try and get this program under control? Interesting times as always. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time.